Hello everyone, for this video we're going to talk about word problems involving arithmetic sequence and arithmetic series. Now, what is our learning target in this video? I can solve problems involving arithmetic sequence and series. Okay, so before we proceed with the problems that we are going to deal with, please take note of the following formula that we are going to utilize in our word problems later on. So again, our formula for arithmetic sequence and our formula for arithmetic series. For our first problem, so we have here a stack of telephone poles has 20 poles in the bottom row. There are 26 poles in the second row, 32 in the next row, and so on. How many poles are there in the 21st row? So first of all, if you are solving problems like this, you need to identify first what particular data or concept is being involved in the given problem. So as you can see, based on the values or data given in the problem, a stack of telephone poles has 20 poles in the bottom row, or let's say this is our first term. There are 26 poles in the second row. So 20, next term is 26, and next to that, our third term is 32. So you take a look with the given data, so 20, 26, 32. What do you think is involved in the given sequence? So do you think there is a common difference or common ratio? So as you can see here, 20, 26, and 32. So the first three terms of the given sequence is given. And as you can see, the common difference here is 6. And so we can say that in this problem, there is an application of arithmetic sequence or series concept. But right now, you focus with what data are you going to find out? Is it the value of a specific term or the sum of the given sequence? So based here in our question, how many poles are there in the 21st row? So that means you are asked to find the value of the 21st term or the 21st row. So how many poles are there in the 21st row? So therefore, we are supposed to use our arithmetic sequence formula. So a sub n is equal to first term plus quantity n minus 1 multiplied with d. Okay, so of course, let's gonna substitute. A while ago, I told you that the common difference is 6. So again, what's the formula in finding the common difference? You just simply subtract the next term to the preceding term. So like for example, 26 minus 20, it's 6, or 32 minus 26, it's 6 as well. So here, I substituted 6 in our formula. At the same time, our n is 21 because you are going to find out the value of the 21st term. And here in the problem, the a sub 1 or the first term is 20. And of course, let's gonna change the a sub n into a sub 21 to indicate that you are looking for the value of the 21st term. Okay, moving on. So of course, let's simplify. So applying the PEMDAS, 21 minus 1, so it's 20. And then 20 times 6, it's 120. And lastly, you add it with the value of the first term, which is 20. And so your a sub 21 is 140. And actually, you're done already. So you may write your final answer in a statement or in sentence form. So there are 140 poles in the 21st row. Okay, so next problem. So Alan saved 13 pesos on Monday, 15 pesos on Tuesday, 17 pesos on Wednesday, and so on. So how much would he be able to save in 30 days? So again, you are going to look at or analyze the given problem so that you will be able to identify which concept is being applied or is being involved in the problem. So here, as you can see, based here in the given sequence or data given, so we have 13, 15, 17, and so on. And so, as you can see, common difference exists here. So this is an application of either arithmetic sequence or arithmetic series. And so, let us identify now if what we are going to find out, is it the sum or the specific value only of a particular term. So here, how much would he be able to save in 30 days? So that means you are going to find the total amount or the savings of Alan in 30 days. So that means you are going to sum it up. And so, you are applying arithmetic series. Okay, so therefore here, you're going to use the arithmetic series formula. So here, I'm gonna use the longer formula because the value of the 30th term or the 30th day is not given. And so, it's advisable to make use of the second formula for arithmetic series. So, substituting the given data, so as you can see, our n is 30 because you are looking for the sum of all the savings in 30 days. And then a sub 1, which is 13 pesos, is given here in the problem. N is 30 again, and common difference is 2. So how did we get the 2? So simply subtracting 15 by 13 or 17 by 15, and that is 2. Okay, moving on, simplify of course, so we can have 30 minus 1, it's 29. And I also evaluated already the 2 times 13, so 26. So next to that, we have 29 times 2, it's 58. And 58 plus 26, the sum is 84. And lastly, let's multiply it with 15, or as you can see here, I simplified already the 30 divided by 2. Or you can also use 84 times 30 and then divide the product by 2. Or you can also simplify this way. What is half of 30? That is 15. And so 15 times 84, so we have 1,260. Okay, and again, let's write our final answer in statement form. Alan would be able to save 1,260 in 30 days. And we're done. Okay, so for our problem 3, a movie theater has 27 rows of seats. The first row contains 22 seats, the second row contains 25 seats, and the third row contains 28 seats, and so on. So again, this is an application of arithmetic sequence or series. But let's be specific. Do you think we're going to find the value of a specific term, or we are supposed to find out the sum of the given sequence? So here, let's take a look with the question. How many seats are there in the last row? So that means you are going to determine the number of seats on the last row only. And it says that a movie theater has 27 rows. So therefore, you are going to find out the value of the 27th term in the problem. Okay? And so, we are supposed to use the formula for arithmetic sequence. Okay, so substituting the given data. So again, I transform a sub n to a sub 27 because you're looking for the value of the 27th term. And then a sub 1, which is 22. So here stated in the problem. And then n is 27 again, because you're looking for the 27th term, and of course your common difference is 3. So you just simply subtract 25 and 22, then 28 and 25, so it's positive 3. So moving on, so perform the indicated operation. We started with 27 minus 1, it's 26, and then 26 times 3, it's 78, and lastly, added with 22, and that is 100. Okay, and so stating our final answer in statement form, so there are 100 seats in the last row, or in the 27th row. Okay, so we're done with this problem. Okay, so actually guys, we can have also follow-up question to a related problem. So same scenario a while ago. So we solve for the value of the 27th term, or the number of seats on the 27th row. And now our next question, or our next task, is how many seats are there in the movie theater? So this time you are asked to find out the total number of seats in the movie theater itself, and so you are supposed to sum it up. Okay, sum or find the total number of seats from the first row up to the 27th row. And so you are supposed to use the formula for arithmetic series. Okay, so here in this problem, I'm gonna use the shorter formula for arithmetic series, because if you can still remember, we already have the given number of seats in our first row, and at the same time a while ago we were able to find out the number of seats on the 27th row, or on the last row of the movie theater, right? And so that means our a sub 1 or a sub I and a sub n is already, or are already, given. And so this is advisable to use this formula. Okay, so substituting in the formula, so we have, of course, our n is 27 because we do have 27 rows in the theater. And then our first term is 22 as stated here in the problem. And our a sub n, or the last row or last terms that we solved a while ago, is 100, right? Okay, and so moving on, 22 plus 100, so 122. And then let us multiply with 27, and then the product will be divided by 2, or you can also do this way. Get the half first of 27, and that is 13.5, and then multiply with 122. You will arrive with the same answer, which is 1647. Okay, so let us state our final answer in sentence or statement form. So there are 1647 seats in the movie theater. Okay, so now let us have this additional 2 problems so that you will be more particular with the examples of arithmetic sequence and series word problems. Okay, so let's start with our 5th problem. So Primon started his new job as financial advisor. His annual salary in 2015 is 130,000 pesos. If an increase of 15,000 is given each year, how much will his annual salary be in 2021? So that means here in this problem, you are supposed to find out Primon's salary on the particular date, and that is on 2021. Okay, so you need to identify first how many terms or how many years is being considered here in the given problem. So it's stated here the data started from 2015, and you are asked what will be his salary in 2021. Okay, and that means you are going to find out the salary of Primon in 2021. Okay, so that means you are going to use the general formula for arithmetic sequence. Okay, so substituting in the formula, so I have here a sub 7. So if you're going to count from 2015, so you would have 7 terms or 7 years. So including 2015, of course, we started with 2015 in the data. So 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021. So we do have 7 years or 7 terms. Or you may also have 2021 minus 2015 plus 1. and that is 7 years as well. Okay, or 7 terms. So that means we are looking for the A sub 7 or 7th term in the given problem or sequence. So first term is 130,000, and then our n is 7 again, and then our common difference is 15,000 because this is the increase stated here in the problem. Okay, so now let us simply evaluate or simplify. So applying the indicated operation, so let us have 7 minus 1, it's 6, and then 6 times 15, it's 90,000. Then lastly, added with 130,000, we would have 220,000. And so, our final answer will be Ramon's annual salary in 2021 is 220,000, and you're done. So as easy as that. Okay, next problem. So for our last problem, Mr. Reyes received offers from two companies. Company A pays 180,000 yearly with raises of 24,000 a year. Company B pays 240,000 annually with raises of 10,000 a year. Which company pays the higher total amount in 10 years? So here, as you can see in our question or problem, which company pays the higher total amount in 10 years? So that means you are supposed to find out the sum that you will be able to receive if you are Mr. Reyes, if you are going to accept the offer of company A and or company B. Okay, so let us start first with company A. For the meantime, you set aside the data given for company B. Let's focus with company A. So series, so let's make use of this formula because the last term is not given, so it is advisable to make use of this longer formula. So substituting in the formula, our n is 10 because we are looking for the sum of the payment that we will be able to receive for 10 years. Okay, and then A sub 1, so for company A, the first salary offered is 180,000, and then again for our n is 10, and for our D is 24,000. This is the increase in the salary yearly, 24,000 for company A. And so evaluating the given operation, so 10 minus 1, it's 9. Okay, and then next is 9 times 24,000, so I have 216,000. And I also simplified already the 2 times 180,000, and that is 360,000. And of course, getting the sum of this 360,000 and 216,000, that is 576,000. And lastly, multiply with the half of 10, or 10 divided by 2, it's 5. So 576,000 times 5, so we do have 2,880,000 is the accumulated amount that you will be able to receive if you are Mr. Reyes, if you receive the offer of company A. So you will be accumulating 2,880,000 from company A in 10 years. So let's take a look with the sum that you will be able to accumulate if you are going to accept the offer of company B. Okay, so again, you take note, for company A, we have 2,880,000. For company B, how much do you think will be the accumulated amount? So again, let's make use of arithmetic series formula. And of course, let's substitute accurately all the necessary data and perform the indicated operations here. And so as you can see, we have here 570,000 times 5, you would have 2,850,000. So for company B, you will be able to accumulate 2,850,000 in 10 years. So for our final answer, so you are supposed to write also in statement form. So company A will be able to pay a total of 2,880,000 in 10 years, while company B will be able to pay a total of 2,850,000 850,000 in 10 years. Thus, in a span of 10 years, Company A can pay Mr. Reyes a higher total amount. So you just compare which one is higher. So of course, 2,880,000 is higher than 2,850,000. So that's it. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you learned about arithmetic, sequence, and series word problems. Thank you so much.